Hi, I'm Dempsey Palat, and this week I'm reviewing Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile was directed by Joe Berlinger, and it's based on the book The Phantom Prince, My Life with Ted Bundy, written by Elizabeth Kendall, who was actually one of Ted Bundy's ex-girlfriends. Now, the film follows Zac Efron, who plays Ted Bundy, as he's arrested, accused of the heinous crimes that we all know him for today, and eventually sentenced. And this movie was just really strange for me, okay? And I'm just going to say it right out the back. We all know that Ted Bundy is probably one of the most evil people ever to walk the earth, but I actually felt bad for him, and that is just... I feel disgusting just saying that, but I think that's a testament to just how well Zac Efron really plays the character. He is just so charismatic and, so smart. It's actually shocking in and of itself. I mean, in the post-credits, they actually show some of the live footage that's reenacted throughout the movie, and you actually see that, Zac Efron is really spot on with his characterization of Ted Bundy. It's Zac Efron just blew me away. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. This film was not a great film. Personally, I was expecting it to be in the vein of Zodiac, where, the cops and you have all these people trying to figure out where Ted Bundy or, this killer, because they don't know it's Ted Bundy, is going to strike next. And it's not. So if you're expecting that kind of film, this is not it. This film is very much a biography, but it's not a traditional biography. It's actually told from both Ted Bundy's perspective and Elizabeth Kendall, his ex-girlfriend, who's played by Lily Collins. Now, Lily Collins, she actually did a really good job in the film. I will say that. However, it was just really hard to suspend your disbelief at times because she just looks so young. And, I mean, there's a point in time in the film where she is actually aged, but she still has such a baby face. And, I mean, not to say that it hurt the performance, but, as much as I wanted to believe her and everything that was happening, that was one of the things that just kind of made it, unbelievable. But going back to Zac Efron, okay, I cannot emphasize enough just how much he made me feel for Ted Bundy. And it kind of makes me sick to say that because, like I said, Ted Bundy was like a walking demon. They even say it in the film. Obviously, we all know that Ted Bundy is guilty. He's extremely guilty, without a doubt. We know that he committed these heinous crimes. But he does such a good job at looking in everybody's eyes and saying, I am not guilty. I didn't do that. You think somebody like me would do that? And it just really gets you. He puts you under his spell. There's been a lot of talk about possible Oscar buzz for this role and Zac Efron. Personally, I think that he deserves some sort of recognition, but being that it's so early in the year, I doubt that the buzz will last all the way until the award season. But if this film does anything, and I mean it did do it, it tells you that, Zac Efron is a force to be reckoned with, okay? He is no longer Troy Bolton to me. With this film, he is someone that I want to take serious and somebody who I want to see take on more really interesting roles. And I know I keep on going on and on about Zac Efron this, Zac Efron that, but I mean, that's all this film really has going for it. Like I said, this film isn't a great film, and truthfully, he is the only thing that keeps you hooked in this film. It is lacking, I will say that, other than, following him over the course of the years that he's arrested and some of the, dare I say, adventures that he goes on, escaping and then being recaught. This film just felt like it was lacking. I think that, had Zac Efron not been in this movie would have just been a total dud. He is the lifeblood of it. I can say that confidently. We have a couple of other people in this film, Jim Parsons, John Malkovich, who I would say arguably is almost just as engaging in the film as Zac Efron, but he really only comes in like half of the third act. Like, he's at the tail end of the film, so by the time that rolls around, he just kind of feels wasted. At the end of the day, this film was just fine. It's not terrible, it's not incredible, it's just somewhere right in between. And was I expecting more? Absolutely. Films in this genre, you know, the true crime biography or the serial killer mystery, they're traditionally good. I know I cited Zodiac earlier in this review, but also another great one of my favorites, is The Summer of Sam by Spike Lee, which is actually about the son of Sam serial killer in the 70s. You try saying that 5 times fast. It's a fantastic film. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. And this film is nothing like those films at all. I said it once and I'll say it one more time, because I really do feel like you got the point by now, but without Zac Efron, this film is nothing. And with the exception of revealing some of the smaller key details about Ted Bundy's life that I don't think the general public knew about until now, this film does nothing for the genre. It feels very cliched, it feels very empty as a whole, and you know, when you take a step back and see the film for what it really is, it's just a series of dramatized events from his life. And for that, I'm going to give this film 3 stars.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Guys, thanks so much for watching. As always, if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you're not subscribed, I would ask that you please subscribe. I post new videos weekly, and I know I said I was going to be bringing some cool stuff to this channel a couple weeks ago, and it still isn't on my channel, obviously, but I promise you, it's all for good reason. I've been pretty backed up with my full-time job. I have a couple of projects that I'm working on there, so it's kind of prevented me from, you know, the big reveal, okay? So just please stay tuned. I promise it's something that, well, it's something that's different, and it's something that I really hope you enjoy. So please, please, please stay tuned. But yeah, if you happen to see this movie, if you liked it, if you didn't like it, talk to me in the comment section. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, it means the world to me that you take the time out of your day to view these videos, and I love making them for you. So until next time, I'm Dempsey Pilat. Take care.